guys, Lulu here, jumping in to do a reading for the collective. I hope you are all doing well and that this, just connect with this reading whenever you feel like. It doesn't, it can be whenever, and it's all in divine timing. As always, we're just going to ask that the messages that come through today be from the highest light and also for our highest good, both as a collective, as a community, and also just on an individual level as well. So I do have some angel music playing in the background because I have some unwell animals here excuse me, here in the lounge room today, so it just helps them to relax, and it's healing music, so yeah, just supports them. So let's just jump into this, and I'm gonna do it's so funny, I thought about this reading, this card this morning. Usually I leave this deck to the end of the reading, but I thought no, I'm gonna put it at the start this time and just have that be foundation of of the whole reading. So this G8 illumination, and I love that trust was on the bottom of that as well, because it is in the times that are dark and that are challenging and transformational, that we do need to have this element of trust and faith that things will be okay. And that was the message that was coming to me yesterday as well. I was just feeling into giving people the message that it's okay, God's got you covered. And that I speak about that sometimes, how we can rest in our faith, and whatever that means to you, take comfort in that. So I want to grab my book and I want to read G8 and see what came through with that. It is very cold here today and raining. I'm pretty sure it was hailing earlier, but anyway, let's just see. So G8 illumination. So this is one of the Gaia bottles that I bathed in. So this is a plunge deep below to see what's under and how far it goes, bringing to the surface of shadows that once lay dormant, a hidden self-belief that was keeping you stuck without you even consciously knowing, until a trigger brings it up. This is for you to transform, to transmute, and bring through. This process will reveal a lighter version of you. Can you look at your triggers as they come up? It's all in divine timing, as you are ready, even though it feels so rough. Look a little deeper at what's really there. Is there a self-defeating belief that has come from somewhere? You can see how it formed. Can you see how it formed or where it came from? What are the associated feelings? Unworthy, unwanted, scared, or unloved? It could be many things, and the good thing is you can see it now and you can respond. You may choose to look over your life and see how this belief has kept you small somehow. In the moment of triggers, an opportunity is to look at this deeply and to set yourself free. All it takes is the choice to begin, to open your heart and let love in. To know how you feel is valid, and to seek support to work, play, or pray your way through. Many of us try different approaches, and if something works for you, you will surely notice. You will feel the shift energetically. You will feel lighter and brighter now that you can see. A new way forward with skills and keys in hand of how to support your best life and make it grand. Make it as spectacular as you like, with what enriches your soul and what brings you delight. Know that your soul, family, and higher guidance is here for you, to bring you help and not to harm, extending out love if you can just hold on. Hold on to the knowing there's a reason that you are here. There is a reason for your life and your life's experiences, as they bring you nearer to what you have wanted most, your soul's longing for emotional growth. To expand and retreat has been a way of life. We take one step out of a comfort zone, but then something happens and draws us back inside. For more healing, more clearing of the layers, more looking at our own selves and personal behaviors. They alone hold so much information for us, and in the end it's those things that help us to rise above. When we get the eagle eye view, we know then it's okay to cry, to be angry, to be sad, be whatever, and move on through. All the while knowing the bridge has been made as we walk through the fire, with our shield and our sword as warriors of light, who have been on the biggest expedition, moving through the deepest, darkest trenches to see our clear visions. Don't ever give up, not now, not ever. You have been through the storms and battered the elements of not only your own shadows, but of others too. This is part of the illumination, and our challenge is here to find a way through darkness, through despair, through devastation and fear. Remember this, you are not alone. If you could only see how much you have grown, your love, your light, your true potential, these things are part of you and not merely subsequential. If for some reason you cannot see, invite the light to illuminate for thee, for you are a soul beloved and true, worth more than the gold that awaits for you. And the keywords for this is soul, mission, challenge, darkness, higher view, rise above, way through, darkest before the dawn. So yeah, that's a pretty deep card. And I'm glad that came up. So let's just jump in and see what else is going to come through. Okay, that card's not supposed to be in there. Let's see. Okay, we've got a couple here. We've got the Seven of Cups in reverse, and we've also got the Six of Wands in reverse as well. So Six of Cups and Six of Wands in reverse. Let's just see what else is going to come through. King of Pentacles, Prince of the Chariot of Earth, and then on the bottom we have the Last Judgment in reverse as well. Interesting. Okay. I feel like these two, you know, that they're, you know, because some people are going through this right now and they've lost the trust or the faith in this world and what's happening. And it's sort of been overshadowed by darkness for them. So when you're in that space, it's hard to feel like there's support there for you, that there's that higher spiritual realm that's benevolent, that's working on our behalf, working for the good of all of us. You know, that feels like it's really has been overshadowed. Or we've had that shadow with us, and it's been that constant challenge to keep, you know, keep aligning with the light and focusing on the good when we've seen so much not so light stuff happen around us. And then here you've got the Six of Wands in reverse as well. So yeah, I mean, it feels like, to me, these two just feel like a physical and emotional feeling, like not feeling good. But here you've got the King of Pentacles here. So Prince of the Chariot of Earth. So I feel like that one is too about, okay, so it's very hard to walk this earth without faith of some kind, of faith in something. Like, so for some people, they might find it in nature and connecting with the earth, the elementals, the trees, the nature, the ocean. That might be restorative to them on some level. Or it could be that your faith is in God or Jesus, or, you know, whatever it is. Usually someone's faith is going to help them on some level, because part of our being here is spiritual. And we got the Last Judgment. We've got the Judgment card here in reverse. So it just feels like there is this energy of it's like a dampened spirit kind of thing. But this is really just a heads up to walk in faith here. Like, connect with the higher perspective, you know, that eagle eye view that helps you see over the experience that you're having here on earth, because that can really help bring us out of sort of the lower dimensions when we do that, sort of the more 3D-ish elements of this world, that can have our frequency feeling very low, you know, which impacts us physically, emotionally, spiritually. So yeah, I feel like the invitation here so far is to help yourself out of that feeling of defeat or darkness or depression or dampened spirits or whatever it is for you, to connect with your sense of spirituality, connect with your higher self and your higher guidance, your higher wisdom, your higher knowing, your God as you connect to God. And that's going to be a way to support you through these times and help you to have trust and faith. Okay, so even the 25 trust, so that 25 reduces down to 7. So again, it's the spiritual and connecting with that. And here we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then we've got the Queen of Wands here. So, you know, that just feels like dig deep. There's dig deep. Like if you're not feeling it, channel this energy, this Queen of Wands. You know, find that fire within you to relight, to, you know, bring back your passion towards something, to help you get out of a rut as such. Because somewhere within you, there is a part of you that can pull you out of what you're in, if you are in a hard place. I guess this one really is speaking to people that are in that hard place right now. And just to know that it's okay if you are there. We all go there, go through those times, and just got to be gentle with yourself if, you know, if that is you right now. So let's just see what card comes through from Archangel Michael in relation to this. That's going to be supportive. Okay, so you've got explore your options and also you're on the right path. I feel like in relation to this reading, the explore your options is sort of more about finding solutions, because, you know, if we are in a very stressed state, it can be difficult to find options because of what's happening in our brain. So, you know, if we're too stressed or we're triggered about something, or in fight and flight has been triggered, then our thinking brain shuts down and we can't actually figure out, you know, the solutions are sort of blocked from us. But yeah, it sort of goes back to this illumination card too, just about try to be open and bring yourself back into a state of calm, because then you're going to see a way out and you're going to realize that, you know, you're not stuck in that place forever, that there is an option and that you can get out, and also to know that you're not alone. So Archangel Michael is a great protector, a defender, and you know, his energy will help you with healing, help you with feeling safe and protected. Yeah, so that's another, you know, you can call on Archangel Michael if you need help. You can call on any of the angels when you need help for something. So let's just see. I've got the Sovereign Souls deck here. Let's just see what comes out for that. I don't know if you can hear the rain outside, but okay, my eyes are being drawn to this little painting of Mary here, and I was almost going to bring one of my beautiful Mary decks into this reading, because, I mean, for me personally, Archangel Michael and Mary energy is very connected, because they both offer that safety, and also they're both very supportive in healing. So if you're in that place where you need some deep healing and you need to feel safe and nurtured, then those two energies together are beautiful. So yeah, you can call on Mother Mary as well. You know, yeah, you don't have to be religious to seek the comfort and reassurance and love of Mother Mary. She is there for anyone. Okay, so then we've got this card here, which is Freedom is Ours. That's interesting that that came up, because when I was thinking just, you know, a few seconds ago, I was thinking about how we've got people, freedom defenders that are currently in jail, and we're you know, we're hoping that they're going to get out today. So, but staying in this spirit of freedom and remembering that we do, that is our right, that is our birthright. And to stay in the resonance of that is a higher frequency. So this is part of the challenge right now. I was kind of been thinking about it, like, yeah, it's part of the challenge right now is to not get caught up in the low vibe stuff that's happening, and to try and resonate in that higher place. Yeah, connected, but you know what I mean, because it's not that we're not aware of what's going on and we're not playing a part some way in standing up, but it's also true that we just know that we don't have to be running ourselves thin every day in fight or flight mode, that we can still be seeking each day to live our best life. So here we've got the air signs, so open-mindedness, objectivity and learning. So this really ties in with the eagle perspective as well, that higher perspective. It's like, okay, so, you know, it's basically what I was just talking about. So if we're looking at it from an air sign perspective, it's like being able to oversee what's going on. It's kind of like working from your adult self as well, because then if you're doing that, then you're aware of what's triggering you, you're aware of how you might be behaving in response to that. You might be aware that you need to de-trigger or process some emotions, release some energy in a healthy way, and just also to try not to be so hard on yourself as well, because I guess that's one thing with air sign, you can be very hard on yourself, and because you analyze everything to the max, you know, that can bring in an element of criticism as well. So let's see what was on the bottom. Well, Pluto transform. So yeah, just being able to see the bigger picture, like, yeah. So see what's going on, and then but try and stay above it and not get so bogged down and caught up in it that it's actually bringing you down and constantly lowering your vibration. Not sure if that happens to you, but it happens to me often. And let's just see what else we're going to get here. Alchemist, perfect. Light attribute, transformation of base motives, goals, and into golden wisdom. The shadow attribute is misuse of power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. So yeah, it's just really basically working in the light of this and pure intentions, seeking to do good for, you know, first in your own life, like, you know, wake up in the morning thinking about or wake up in the rising to think about what kind of energy you want to be in for the day, and what do you need to do to sort of stay in that energy, to support yourself in that. So let's just see. I might finish off by reading you the Trust card as well, and we'll see what comes through with that. But I love that the Alchemist card comes out, because that's a very empowered card. It's like we, through this time of Pluto transformation, going through those dark places and those death cycles as well, endings and new beginnings, we have the chance to transmute, you know, to shift anything and change it. So let's just see, 25. Okay, so this is 25 Trust. I bathed in this on the 2nd of the 4th, 2022. And so that date reduced down to 12, which is heaven to earth, and then that 12 reduces down to 3, which is Jupiter. So if you had this deck and you're working with the deck, that gives you an extra 2 cards to build the message of what you're getting. So the message for this is, life is messy, this much is true. As much as we would like things to be perfect, there's not much we can do except hand it over and reach for the stars and bring through the messages that come from afar. 25, this number is holy, don't you know? The 2 and the 5 reduced to a 7, which is a highly spiritual number, and we are here to grow. This is a sign as the path behind you returns to dust. Add the water to create the clay. It's in sacred ceremony with your ancestors. We learn to be free. Tap into the unknown, to the place you call home. You can tune into your colors to see where you are from. Don't doubt yourself now, you have come so far. The journey is what has led you to this place that reveals who you are. Reach for the sun for something new. You may be surprised at what's on offer for you. Trust, feel, shine, and grow. When you connect with the color vibrations, it's all in the flow. To have a life that's lit up by design, it's okay to create boundaries, to be specific, to define. Time to trust, to live and be free, to show up exactly who it is you came here to be. The keywords are trust, flow, shine, authentic self, Pleiades support, 7 sisters. So yeah, that's the reading for today. I hope it supported you on some level. Remember to stay in that frequency of freedom. Freedom is ours. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.